world, we won't let it change us. Even when they switch sides and they wanna change up. Fucking with my brother, then your life in danger. Got no fear like I got one in the chamber. Since day one, we been about it, nigga. I've been going hard since the day that I found it. It's 144 to the day the Lord counted. I'ma keep my head up to the day that he crowned it now. Since day one, we been about it, nigga. I've been going hard since the day that I found it. It's 144 to the day the Lord counted. I'ma keep my head up to the day that he crowned it. They want a fame, they want a clout. That's why they doubt. I got them black, I want a class. And I shut my mouth. This was way before polite, before I came to campsites. I came broken and contrite. I just wanted to live right, clean my soul and give my life. Had to give up all my vice. I got a fog out my head. I was raised from the dead. I put down that weed and I cut off my dreads. For before I could lead, I had to learn to be led. Now I'm a bad motherfucker. Walk around and I straight flex on suckers. No one specific, I'm talking to all of you busters. Straight from the gutter, me and my brother, we the long supper. Now, running it like a conductor. Hebrew Academy, I'm the instructor. 14 written all on my cover. Men of war like we hopped at a Hummer. Look like you wanted my trooper could cut you. There is one camp, there is not another. One West, UPK. One West, UPK. One West, one West, one West, UPK. One what? UPK. One what? UPK. One what? One what? One what? UPK. Me and all of my Oyes, hold it, shit down, right here, all day. Shalom, wagwan, sa, passe, is we, damn niggas, yatu, sabe, hey. We gon' change the world, we won't let it change us. Even when they switch sides and they wanna change up. Fucking with my brother, then your life in danger. Got no fear like I got one in the chamber. Since day one, we been about it, nigga. I've been going hard since the day that I found it. It's 144 to the day the Lord counted. I'ma keep my head up to the day that he crowned it now. Since day one, we been about it, nigga. I've been going hard since the day that I found it. It's 144 to the day the Lord counted. I'ma keep my head up to the day that he crowned it.
Till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. One West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy and get you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me. They ain't listening. Every bar nitroglycerin. Hit your heart, bring it back to start, make you live again. Get them dividends or we start getting ignorant. I be on that soldier shit. I told you shit phenomenal. Nah, but he abdominal. So what you suckers trying to do? Rhyming comical. Guess it's funny until I'm bombing you. Bring apocalypse to them pussy niggas that's popping shit. Team of all-stars, I coach them up like I'm Popovich. Fuck the politics and the lobbyists and apologists. They vagina, so we gon' check them like gynecologists. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. The way I vomit this and regurgitate for the audience. They start applauding this cause the competition is fraudulent. From the era where niggas smoke you up like a parliament. The flow been stupid, shit has gotten retarded since. All the dominance of one West rising to prominent. Cause I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. They want a nigga quiet, mute my maneuvers, but I ride like I got Groupon for Uber. Rhymes hard like they been viewed by Medusa. 9 milli Luger, 17 in the Ruger. pinata. For the regatta, niggas wildin', they win every dollar. They riding by in black Impalas, let the semi holler. The showstopper, been the stopper since the teeny bopper. But now I'm growing them off Patron, the premium of vodka. I put extensions on the Glock, modified the chopper. The swore heavy, war ready, and that's for your mama. No marijuana, say I got the loudest silence on it. When I'm up on it, ain't no rapper do it like I do it. A lot of spitties and writers, but when the heat's on, none of them can get to the fire. Around with me, and I had a nigga spin like a tire. Down the D, and I'm still dope as a piper. Every bar burn hard like a spoon with a lighter. Feel the igniter, I'm winning, coming through with the title because UPK. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me.
You boy, you know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in, yeah. But that was my niggas, yeah. A minute, yo. Got my nigga Rawan with me. But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding general, your honor. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home, that's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown, I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my I can gon' let him have it. Hey, think you the shit, this truth, this shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it. Ain't got no manners. All them pussy niggas talkin' shit. Yeah, I know they can't stand us, but we UPK, Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm rippin'. And my niggas solid number, real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start steppin'. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood. I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For why take your life or let you take mine? That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves, while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, the shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complex. Still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject it, but love is getting corrected. And all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. You boy.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to ISUPK.com and pay your tithe drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one West. They're one West. They're one West. They're
Man, it's gonna save all them tapes right there. Yo. And then the reading right here is she asked if I'm a prophet. I said absolutely. 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 And when I walk through the door, bitch, you best salute me. Best salute me. Absolutely. She asked if I'm a prophet. I said absolutely. 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 And when I walk through the door, bitch, you best salute me. Best salute me. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Bible in my right and a chopper in my other hand.
Everybody is trying to find and recreate the identity of so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Every few years, black people get a new identity.
America wants the black man, the Latino man, the Native American man to his blood, sweat, and tears. They work us to the damn bone.
Come and pay a visit for your last year. I'm truly up. Make a move unless we tune you up. Absolutely, man. We know you future. You ain't fooling us. In that cut with them
It's made for who? Our state. For who? Our state. This whole world was made for blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. And the other nations know it. And because the other nations know it, they make sure to keep us underneath them. Before the fifth angel of the Lord come upon you, black man, Native American Indian man, Hispanic man. You understand, man? It's about to get oppressive out here. You only have I know, man. You only have I know of all the families on the earth, man. Right? You only have I know, man. So therefore, he will punish us for all of our iniquities, which is our sins, man. Going out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under command of Jerry Hunt. We are not affiliated with any fake Israelite groups or anybody else. Today we're bringing out the truth of the Bible, that the blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indians are the true Jews that the Bible speaks of. That's right.
He gon' spot you, then get you. You don't speak about it, it's not an issue. This one West world got a ring to it. I married the truth, put a ring to it.
Yes, if I'm a prophet, I said absolutely. 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 And when I walk through the door, bitch, you best salute me. Best salute me. Absolutely. She asked if I'm a prophet. I said absolutely. 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 And when I walk through the door, bitch, you best salute me. Best salute me. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Fake love, real hate.
One West.
But we set apart, nigga.
They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you there, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. Oh, you can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you. Fuck a fake friend, show is over, close the curtain. Told you that they loved you, laughed at you when you was hurting. One thing about that UPK, this brotherhood for certain. Dress you up in all black, gird you up to put that work in. Same niggas that was on the block putting that work in. Abandon that lifestyle, cause now I know my purpose. Coming from a place where a black man life is worthless. 400 plus years, yeah, living out them curses. I blame the so-called leaders in the churches. Was supposed to save our soul, instead they led us to the hearses. Backstabbed and betrayed by the people you would die for. Your family ain't family, so-called friends switch sides on you. Cracker take a knee on your neck, whisper and die, boy. So I stay strapped with the Kaepernick, that's the firearm. Gotta watch your back, you know them demons out here lurking. If I don't know shit, then I know one thing for certain, look. They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you there, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you. They hate you when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you there, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you.
I say fuck the fake love and disloyal behavior. Brotherhood is a weapon, but
watching your every move and never give motivation. Situational friendships get way with adversity, and these days just a little bit of your kindness a luxury. I'd rather you keep your distance, be a fuck nigga too close to me. Prefer to fuck with fear niggas than house niggas with notes on me. Get a shirt off my back for devoted niggas with loyalty. I notice the lack of devoted niggas that's trustworthy if you ain't in no black. Ranked up, I'd give 2 fucks for free. Death before dishonor is a must. It ain't no choice from me. I'm bred different. Was never one to die, just bullshit. I'm fed different. Fuck all the information out of pulpits. I'm led different. Been taught to follow a code. Israel law, statutes, commandments, freely given, never sold, nigga. Chill.
They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it silent, I ain't fucking with you.
All right, shalom, 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 Virginia. Can everybody hear me all right? And let me know if everybody can hear me okay. Shalom, shalom. Shalom, Virginia, Richmond, Norfolk, Petersburg, Portsmouth, Chesapeake, Williamsburg, shalom. Lynchburg, Rice. Shalom, shalom. All right, let's see, I got one. Most High in Christ, we're going to take it. All right, we're at the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, and we are not affiliated with any other Israelite group or any Christian organization. Tonight's class is our Friday night class. Our Friday night class, the Lashawan Qadash, the Holy Tongue, the Hebrew language that we teach each and every Friday night all across the nation, all right? This is Virginia's class. We are going to get into it. As we always say, it is extremely, extremely important to learn your culture, your language, your heritage, and your culture is a part of your heritage. So like your language is a part of your heritage and your culture. So as much as we want to know all the ins and outs of the Bible, all the ins and outs of the scriptures, we want to unlearn Christianity. We want to do all of those things, but we also want to learn our true language, what we would be speaking if we were not in captivity. We want to learn that. And that happens every Friday night in the ISUPK. All right. As we always say, and I see some folks backstage, there's a link in the chat. We're going to put it in there one more time. All right. There's a link in the chat. And everybody is encouraged to come on stage to learn the Lashawan Qadash, to learn how to speak and read it. And obviously you can write it, but getting that on stage practice, getting that muscle memory is extremely important. And that only happens from practicing out loud and getting correction where needed. Reading the scriptures, as difficult as it may seem initially, right? It is a process. It's not something that's going to happen overnight. It's not something that's going to happen magically. Just like we had to go to school, right? Just like we had to go to school to learn everything that this kingdom wants us to know. We are a school here, and part of that is learning the language, and it does take time, particularly because we are not in a society where we are immersed in the Hebrew language. All right, we have to be even more purposeful about speaking it, even more purposeful about learning it, even more purposeful about reading it, writing it, so on and so forth. So that's why we always encourage everyone to get on stage, to come on stage, even if you're not necessarily on camera. You can just be heard. It is absolutely worth it. All right, it's good to be in the chat. It's great to be on stage. All right, if that kind of makes sense. All right, Salaki, before I get ahead of myself, let me give a courtesy salute to the brothers. Shalom, Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shabarakatham. To the sisters, Shalom, Yahweh Shamar Alathan Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right, let's see who we got in the building. Salaki, I see Aqua Ryan and already threw the cap up. Most High Christ. We all know what that means. All right, the request is being put out there. I see some folks in the backstage, but it's always, again, encouraged, whether it be brotherhood, sisterhood, or what have you. Being on stage is absolutely encouraged. All right, let's see what we got in the building. We got my Reb Aqua Ayaz in the building. Shalom. All right, My princess Taza Rise in the building as well. Shalom, shalom. All right. Let's see. Got my brother, Officer 500, Officer Yagadar is in the building. Sister Deborah is in the building as well. Shalom, sis. Trooper McQual Ya'ala is in the building. Shalom, shalom, brother. Good to see you. Let's see. And we got the Sister Tronda Ellis in the building as well. Good to see you, sis. Shalom, shalom. All right. As we always say, looks like we might have a few more numbers and names. So everybody make sure that you check in with your name, city, and state, Salaki, in order to get credit for coming to class. All right, it is extremely important. All right, and as we always say, we're going to get into it, but it's very, very important to get on stage to learn how to speak the Hebrew. I always say that. I know everybody in this class has probably heard me say when during the Ibadah Shabbat or the Sabbath service, obviously that's when you get the bulk of your reading, your practice at that, especially as a brother, if you're a trooper or an officer in the school. That's when you're going to get, you're going to use those muscles. That's when it's game time. Of course, you can practice all week, you can practice whenever, but it's game time during the Sabbath service, all right? And it's extremely, extremely important. I understand every piece of the Lashawan Qadash when I'm not reading it out loud. I got all the corrections for everybody in my head. I know when they're saying it wrong. I know how they're supposed to give the inflection. I know all of that in my head. And when it's time to speak out loud, that can be something challenging. That can be something even now it's a little it can be a little challenging to connect those dots, all right? To get that muscle memory down, it takes practice. So we want to make sure we're doing that. All right. Also, tonight is going to be a class of review. All right. It's going to be a huge review class. So we're going to go over a ton of basics. So if you don't have, and as we always encourage everybody, we've said it before, right? If you, once you come into the Lashawan Qadash, if you are serious about learning the language, right, you want to get a notebook, a dedicated notebook, if not fully dedicated to that, definitely a section in any notebook. You want to get dedicated just for the Lashawan Qadash. Absolutely right. Aquaz is on it. She said, no taking time, right? So it's going to be the opportunity. If you have not gotten your notes up to date, this evening is going to be all of that. We're going to go over as much as we can as far as the basics before we get to the scriptures. And obviously in the title, you can see Leviticus 25:12 is where we're going to start for tomorrow. That's where we're going to start tonight, but that's going to be the first scripture for tomorrow in the Ibadah Shabbat, the Sabbath service, all right? So because of that, yes, there's no taking time. Make sure it gives you an opportunity to make sure your notes are correct, all right? And if you don't have the notes, this is going to be your opportunity to start taking notes. Taking notes is spiritual. Taking notes is extremely, extremely important. Understand this. Even if you come to the Lashawan Qadash every Friday, right? If you're not taking notes and you're not practicing, it's going to be a challenge to learn the language. It's going to be a challenge to learn how to speak it. It's not going to come as natural. It's going to be tough. The more you do a thing, and I've said this before, anything you want to be good at, you need to do it a lot. You need to do it a lot. Part of that is coming to class. Part of that is practicing on your own. Matter of fact, in the chat. So I want somebody to give me this answer, right? And think about my question. Each week, what's the earliest you can start studying the scriptures for the Lashawan Qadash and the Sabbath service? Each week, what is the earliest day of the week that you can start studying for that coming Sabbath service and that coming Lashawan Qadash? Let's see who wants to give it a shot. Most High Christ. Give Aqua a hand. She is correct. Sunday for the next Saturday. Matter of fact, give Aqua the bar a hand. She said Saturday after Sabbath service. Give her a hand. That's absolutely correct too. That's probably, you know what? She has the most accurate answer. That's probably the earliest that you can do. Why? Who can tell me why that is? How do you know that, sis? There you were. You on it. Aqua Raya is on it. Aqua Raya is definitely on it. She said, start where they stop. Absolutely correct. Kristen Tazara said, Monday. Good answer. You can start on Monday for that Friday, but the earliest you kind of want to start that is the Sabbath, right after the Sabbath service. You can do it because you know exactly where the scriptures stop, right? If you were in the Lashawan Qadash that Friday, you were in the Sabbath service that Most High Christ
Shalom, Yabba.
What's going on with it?
What's going on, Adawan? It's a lot. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Nah, you too wild. Most High Christ. But yeah, you could absolutely start preparing for the following Sabbath the following Lashawan Qadash and the Sabbath service Saturday right after the Sabbath service. Right? And the reason why I'm saying that is the reality is we have to work at learning the Hebrew. It's not something, again, that's going to come natural. If you just come to class on Friday and are in a Sabbath service, whether you are a sister or a brother, it's not going to come that easy. It's not going to come that easy. It's going to take a little more effort than that, right? And anything, just like anything else with this truth, it takes effort, and what you're gonna get out of it, what you put in it, right? And the reality is, like I said before, I've said it so many times. You want to be good at a thing, you need to do it often. All right. So just keep that in mind. It's extremely, extremely important. You want to add anything off to Yagadar?
I think you hit it right on the head. You know, we practice all the bad stuff a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? We practice the bad stuff a lot. You start out smoking one cigarette, before you know it, you hit 3 packs a day. That takes effort and practice. Same thing with weed. You know, you start out them little joints. Before you know it, you smoke 4, 5, 20 blunts in the night. You know what I'm saying? You start off small, but we practice, you know what I'm saying? TikTok dance. Damn right, Aqua. Them damn TikTok dances. They weird to us, to the old folks. They weird. Ain't like them dances we did when we was younger. But you know, you want to get it. You gonna practice it all day. You doing all the moves. You in the mirror. You done call the kids out to help. You know what I'm saying? So again, anything that you want to do, you got to practice at doing it. And when it comes to this truth, when it comes to the Lashawan Qadash, you can't practice enough. You can't get it enough in. So you know what I'm saying? Go all out. We go all out with everything else. Go all out. You know what I'm saying? So I think you hit it on the head. She said food eating contest. Damn right, Princess Tazara. Like look, I remember. I don't know if you ever seen like the hot dog eating contest. Them folks, when I say they practice, they eat like 100 some hot dogs. You know what I'm saying? Like every day after day after day to practice just for the actual contest. You know what I'm saying? It'll make you not want to eat none no more. You feel me? But because they want to be good at it, they practice at it over and over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying? And our language is something to really be taken seriously. How we communicate with one another, having our own language. I mean, get a Most High a hand for that. Having our own damn language. You know what I'm saying? Not having to rely on these devils. You know what I'm saying? Having our own. It's a sense of pride with that. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that that's ours. The Most High gave that to us and just us alone. So again, you should take pride in that as well. And you should practice like you're proud of it. You know what I'm saying? So I yield right there, one.
Damn right. Most High Christ, the water. And matter of fact, I'm gonna add one more. And this, brothers, listen. This should hit home, especially for brothers. Listen, drinking alcohol is not something. It's something that the first time you have a sip, you just jump in. That's not how it works. That is absolutely not how
it might be your last jump if you do. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I mean, let's keep it a buck. Most alcohol don't even taste good. It don't even taste good. But brothers work at it. Brothers absolutely be dedicated to it. And that's the same way we should be with the Lashawan Qadash. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Most High Christ Party. No, this will not be a party. Times right, I had to bring that down. Wait a minute now. She said party class. All right.
I don't know if I've ever seen that emoji before. I ain't never seen that emoji before.
That one went deep into the iPhone. Found out. But again, tonight is going to be a review night. So again, it's going to be your opportunity to get your notes correct. Your notes correct. Can't say it enough. All right. And let me see. I don't think I'm missing nothing. And as we always do, we're going to start with our characters. We're going to go through a bunch of basics. We're going to try to go through them relatively slow. All right. And this is for people to take notes and check notes. All right. Also, obviously, if there's any questions about the Hebrew language, the alphabet, the characters, the conjugations, as we're going through things, please feel free to ask your questions. We're gonna listen. Off the bar, we don't have a sentence tonight to encourage questions, but we don't necessarily need that. You know what I mean? You can just ask questions. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna get to it. All right. So with that, I see everybody backstage. We're gonna pull y'all after we go through the characters. We're gonna pull y'all up. We're gonna try to make this as interactive as possible, even though we're going through a lot of review. I am gonna be asking questions. I'm gonna be asking questions to try to get we love the participation, and I know we got some scholars that are already here. I see who's backstage. I know we got these scholars. So we're gonna try to keep y'all engaged as much as possible. Again, the link is in the chat to come on stage. All right. And with that, let's see. We're gonna get to it. Where's my mouse? There it is. All right, Most High Christ. Our first character is the Ah. All right, you have your ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right. All right, Ah stands for Allah or cattle. All right, matter of fact, that's gonna be the last one I'm gonna give y'all. We're gonna have y'all put it in the chat next time. Matter of fact, we've done this before. Y'all put them in the chat. Put the we're gonna review. Okay, that's an excellent question. I'll go off the bar and said, are we going to review food and animals? We were not. That's not. You know what? I'm not going to say no. We'll see how much we get through because there's a ton of basics. So what as a matter of fact, that's a good. Let me qualify. We qualify what I mean by basics. All right. We're gonna go through the characters. We're gonna go through the prepositions. What is it? The prepositions, the possessive pronouns. We're gonna go over the salute. We're gonna go over the what's the term?
Subject pronouns.
That's it. The water. We're gonna go over the subject pronouns. Most High Christ, the water. All right. We're gonna try to get to colors and numbers. All right. So that's a lot of basics. Okay. So I don't know if we're going to have time enough to go over food and animals. I know we started animals. We're going to start that again. Tribes. Okay. Let me see. We might be able to get to tribes. We're going to play it by ear as far as timing. All right. But what I think, Officer Yagadar, if you tawab with it, whatever we don't cover tonight as far as the basics, Baba Kushab, if you could pick up next week. Because again, I think we have more brothers and sisters coming to this, coming into the school, coming into the classes. We want to make sure these basics are down as we continue to build on.
Khan, there's no sweat. Yeah, that's no sweat.
Most High Christ.
Whatever we don't get to tonight, and to be honest, like you were saying, there's so much that y'all know that we've already covered before in the past. Trying to get through it all in one night is impossible. Right. At this point, doing it in 2 nights might be a little rough too. So exactly. y'all have really added to the curriculum, and I think once we go through it, you'll see what we're talking about. It's a lot that y'all have covered. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot that y'all know at this point. You're talking about tribes and colors and words and And I mean, it's a good amount. It's a good amount. It's a good amount.
It's a ton. And matter of fact, once we get through the characters, once we get everybody on stage, y'all gonna see them. We're gonna make it interactive. So make sure y'all got I know y'all got your notes ready, but make sure y'all your fingertips are ready, your wrists and everything, because hopefully y'all gonna be flipping through some notes to actually answer some questions. So we're gonna get to it. I see Aqua is already going through the characters, putting the meanings in the chat. Most High in Christ, somebody gonna have to catch up apparently, because she is not playing. All right, so with that, give her a hand because she was correct. Means alap or cattle, cow, sheep. It mean those things. All right, absolutely correct. Next is the ba. All right, you have your ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right. All right, and ba stands for bayah, which means tent, house, home. You can use it for all of those. All right, because we were agricultural people. That was our culture. All right, so tents is what we lived in. Tents are what we dwelled in. But now tents were our home and our homes and our houses. So you can use those interchangeably as bayah. All right, she's absolutely correct. All right, next is the Ga. All right, Ga stands for Gamal. You get it. Aqua is not playing. I mean, if you blocked everybody else, good night. You the only one out there putting their answers. Good night. But most High in Christ, I'll give her a hand. All right, the Ga stands for Gamal or camel. All right, Gamal or camel. And while now it doesn't seem like that would be something that would be that would matter so much. And here's the thing too. When we go through the characters, right? What you want to understand is that this is the baseline, just like the English alphabet is the baseline for the English language. Our characters are the baseline for our language, which is why these things, we call them characters and not letters, right? Because they stand for things in our language. Depending on the context, it can mean several different things. We'll go through this, all right? But camel is not something that matters today to us because we're in captivity in America, all right? But it was very important at the time, when our ancestors, when our foremothers and forefathers were in the Middle East, the camel was very important, all right? We can understand that, most high Christ. All right, next you have your Da. That's your ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right, all right? And Da stands for Dalaf or door. I think the technical translation is tent flap, all right? Because again, if Bayah means tent, Dalaf is the flap to the tent, the door, the tent flap or the door, all right? Or the door that can be used interchangeably as well. And obviously you see that Da in the ancient looks like a triangle, all right? As we always talk about the Dawa Da, y'all can't really see it on my necklace right now, but the Dawa Da, that what the world ignorantly calls the Star of David is not a star, it's his insignia, all right? It's the Magun Dawa Da, it's the shield of David. And that's just his name. His name is Dawa Da, but his insignia was the two intertwined Das or triangles, one upside down, all right? So that is absolutely correct. Next is the Ha. That's the ancient on the left again and the Assyrian on the right. And Ha stands for Hana or behold or look. But if somebody says behold something, they're telling you to look at something. All right. All right. Next is the Wa. All right. That's the ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right. And as Officer Yakadar always says, that is not it stands for Wawa, but it's not talking about the gas station as he says it. All right. That means fish hook. All right. Fish hook. Again, agricultural society, fishing, herding. These things were very, very important to us. And Wawa in Hebrew means fish hook. All right. Next is the Za. And as you can tell, that Za looks an awful lot like the English letter Z. It's because the Hebrew language is the oldest language. And when you look at, if you go to look at any type of history on language and letters and characters and things of that nature, you will see that so much of it has a direct tie back to Hebrew, back to the Lashawan Qadash. And that's why this sound, right, was initially the Za, initially in the Hebrew, in the ancient Hebrew, looked like the English letter Z. And of course, we have now that the ancient on the right. All
It's
right.
a lot, y'all one.
Go ahead.
And also, it's a testament to who we are and the heritage and culture that the Lord gave us, because we're not the oldest nation. We're not the oldest people. Them damn Africans is older than us. You know what I'm saying? But because of how special we are, our culture, our heritage has stood the test of time. Everything that you see in society, inventions, and so forth, is us. So they talk all that mother Africa garbage that they be talking about. You know what I'm saying? You don't see, I don't see no Edomites running around putting dung in their hair. You know what I'm saying? For no styles and no fashions and nothing like that. Cutting up their faces. You see some of them cutting up their face, but it ain't a whole lot of them that do that. You know what I mean? So again, even though we're not the oldest, just it goes to show just how special we are as a people. You know what I'm saying? So just something to keep in mind. I yield right there.
Most High in Christ, I'll give him a hand. That's absolutely correct. The water for that. The water for that. And we know, if you haven't been in these classes before, we know that we were supposed to be on top. We were supposed to be in rulership on this planet. That's how the Most High God wanted it, for us to be in rulership by following the law, statutes, and commandments. But we got away from that, which is why we find ourselves in the captivities that we do, in the situations that we are, particularly in America, North, Central, and South America. Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are absolutely destroyed. However, because we are the salt of the earth, we influence every other nation, and they copy everything we do. And they're, as much as they despise us, they're envious of us as well. And that goes exactly to what Officer Yagadah was saying. The water for that. So the Za, again, the ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right, and the Za stands for Zion or weapon. Zion or weapon. Y'all get my one right ahead. I ain't seen nobody else's name yet. I don't know.
You flying,
I scrolled down a little bit, but good night. Just scroll down. I don't know. Maybe they, you know, the sisters, they be in cahoots. Maybe they decided she was gonna do it. Who knows? Who knows? But we're gonna figure it out. Let's keep going. All right. Next is the Ha. All right. Ha. That's the one where it sounds like you're scratching the roof of your mouth. All right. Ha. All right. That's the ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right. All right. And it stands for Chawama'ah. Chawama'ah, which can mean fence, boundary, wall, partition. All right. That's what that can mean. And again, agricultural society can be very important to know. Listen, we all planting. We may be, Officer Yagadah and I may have, adjacent farms with adjacent fields. Well, it's going to be important if we both are in, a particular crop. If we both are planting corn, it might be extremely important for us to know, well, whose corn is whose. That's right. We might have to put some fences or Kawama'anyan, or would that be Ma'awaf? I think that would be Ma'awaf.
I think they're Ma'awaf. I think that's feminine.
Right. Kawama'awaf. That would be important to put that up. That's the feminine form. All right. I mean, not the feminine form. That's the plural form of a feminine noun. All right. It would be extremely important to put that up so that we don't have any confusion. The Bible says that the Lord is not the author of confusion. Cutting down on confusion and being very clear about things is important. It's extremely important. Communication is extremely important. And if you are a farmer, then a fence is extremely important to you. All right? Most High in Christ. Let's keep going. All right. Next is the top. Go ahead.
No, I'm just gonna say shout out Officer Yabba. I'm checking in the chat. You know, Yabba.
Most High, right? So what I appreciate it. Shalom, Yabba Shabbat Shabbat. I got all these answers from Aqua.
That's why I said something. You know what I'm saying? Before he get lost in the crowd right there.
Exactly. Most High Christ. All right, next is the Ta. Again, ancient on the left, the Assyrian on the right. Let me make these a little bigger. Again, this is a night to take your notes, check your notes, and get everything down. We're just going over basics tonight. All right. Ta stands for Tanah or basket. Tanah or basket. All right. Next is the Ya. Ya, ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right. And that stands for Yad or hand. Yad or hand. All right. And of course, we always say when you're watching the Sabbath service or in the Sabbath service, you will hear Yad Yum Matah. Yum is how you make a masculine noun plural. All right. So when it says, and Matah means down. So Yad Yum Matah is hands down. All right. So let's keep going. Next is the Ka. Ka, ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right. Of course, we have a upper right and a lower right. All right. The Assyrian is a little bit different. The ancient is all straightforward. It's all just the characters. With the Assyrian, certain characters at the end of a word change. So that upper right is what you see when that Ka is anywhere in the middle of that word or the beginning. But the end, if that Ka is found at the end of a word, you see it as you would see it in the lower right. All right. And Ka stands for Kap or palm. So Ya, or it stands for Yad, which is your hand, and Ka stands for Kap, which is the palm of your hand. All right. All right. Next is the La, ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right. All right. And La stands for Lamad, which is to learn or staff. All right. And you will find with a lot of our words, not all, but with a lot, they will have a meaning that is a verb and a meaning that is a noun. Again, not every word, but very, very often. Very, very often. Matter of fact, as an example, who can tell me the two meanings for the word Korah? Korah. Salaki, that's not the one I want. Lacham is the one I want. Lacham. Salaki. There are two meanings for the word lacham. Who can tell me what those are? When we move on, let's see. All right. Obviously, Yabakar has one of them. He says Salaki of bread. That is true. One of the meanings is bread. You can tell me what the other meaning is. One of them is bread, and that can also be interchangeable with food in general, right? There you go. Most High Christ. Princess Tazarat said to war. She's absolutely correct. She's absolutely correct. It can mean bread or it can mean war. And how would you know? Aquaf the Bar got it as well. How do we know the difference? Who can tell me how we know the difference between the two? And this is good for anybody just to make sure you have these kind of messages, these kind of comments in your notes, right? Okay. That sometimes these words can have two different meanings, And the way you tell the difference, give Princess Tazara a hand, is the context. The context. All right. You have to understand the context of what you're reading in order to know the difference. And that is when I learned this, right, about our language, it just so reinforced that the Bible is black and the Israelites are black, because that's the way we speak.
Yep. Come.
That is absolutely the way we speak. If I say that's my dog, you only know whether I'm talking about an animal or a brother based on the context that we're in, based on the context that we're speaking. If all I do is say, let me tell you about my dog, it's a valid question to a black person to say, well, are you talking about your pet or are you talking about a brother? Or you wait to find out. But it's the exact same word, and that's the exact same way the Hebrew is. All right? Let's keep going.
So like Officer Yabaka said he had to steal them before Aqua Ride got on it.
Most high Christ. Officer Yabaka, I'm getting on the board tonight. I feel you, brother. He said, I'm getting on the board. I'm going to give me some points. Most high Christ. All right, next is the Ma. All right, Ma. That's the ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right. Again, the upper right is what you find at the beginning or the middle of a word. The lower right is what you see at the end of a word. All right. And the Ma, you scroll all the way back because Aqua Rai was not playing. The Ma stands for Mayam or water. She's absolutely correct. Mayam or water. All right. Aqua Zaraka checking in as well. Shalom. Good to see you, sis. All right. Next is the Na. Na. It's the ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right. And again, just like the other characters, it changes. That Na changes when it's at the end of a word. All right. So the upper right is what you find at the beginning or the middle of a word, and the lower right is what you see at the end of a word. All right. Now, some of these characters can start in the Assyrian, they can start to look a little similar. We may even do that tonight. Pull up the ones that look similar. We may do that. All right. If we got time, well, we might even do it just right after we go through the characters. Go and knock it out. But the attempt is to give you, the opportunity to see them all side by side. There's subtleties in them that you're only going to get. You're only going to understand, when you see them and you practice again. When you practice. All right. So the Na stands for Nawan or sprout. Nawan or sprout. Aqua said a while ago she loved a good Wawa. Most High Christ. Nawan or sprout is the Na. All right.
And not them bootleg ones with no gas station.
Yo, they've been popping up. No, Salaki. When was the first time I seen it? Was that when
we just headed up to Philly? I think
I think it was in Philly. It just felt wrong. It felt wrong. It was like we never stopped there. It didn't feel like it was worth it. I've never seen up to that point. I had never seen a Wawa without gas pumps. It was crazy.
You know what else is weird out of one? When you see the ones in Jersey, because they pump the gas for you. So that's weird too.
Oh, it's one of them full service. Like, is that
well,
one of the
well, all the gas stations in Jersey pump the gas. You know what I'm saying? So there's got a little station.
You can't get out and pump your gas there.
No, you can't. Not in Jersey. Not in Jersey. You can't. I think that's a government job or state job. Really? I believe. If I'm not. Yeah, I think that's a state job. If I'm not mistaken.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I know the first time when we was up there, I think it was right outside New York when we had went up there with Hebrew Academy. Listen, in the South, we ain't got many of them. We ain't got them. You definitely ain't looking for that if you black. You ain't looking for nobody pumping your gas. That's strange. But when we pulled up to a joint, and I forgot who I was driving. I forgot who was with me. Probably Cat, Officer Rod, somebody. They was like, nah, you don't get out. I was like, what? Came to the door. Can I get your card? I don't even want to give you my
Cold
card.
card.
This is
Yeah,
all
yep. Cold card. Yep.
Yeah, that's something new. That's something
Yeah, but I think that's a state job in Jersey. So I think I want to say it's union and everything else. So yeah, you can't pump no gas in Jersey.
Got you. Likewise, Ryan said, you got it, Officer Yabakar. She yielded. Both sides right. All right, let's keep going. And again, we try to give everybody time to take your notes, get your notes right, check your notes, all that good stuff. And again, if there are any questions, put them in the chat. All right. Next is the Sa, ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right. All right. Sa. Where is it? Make sure it's right. Yeah, I was right. You just ran the whole joint. Okay,
She ran through all of them.
She ran through all of them. Okay, no sweat. Sa stands Sa stands for Samak or established. I didn't realize Wawa was such a topic of discussion in the chat until I got down here. I go off the bar and said, especially the ice. She talking about the ice at Wawa.
Cold card. I didn't know that it was a favorite also. You know what I'm saying? My rib, she liked that ice from Wawa and Sonic. I didn't even realize it was different.
I didn't even know Sonic was on the radar, but I didn't know Wawa was on the radar until homegirl we got in the world, Ryan got in the world. She's I think she's anemic.
That's how Jay is.
She craves ice.
He eat ice all the time, like it's popcorn.
Right. And when I realized how serious she was about some Wawa ice, I was like, oh, I didn't know it was like that. But apparently it is. I'm right. So again, the Sa stands for Samak or established. All right. Next, we have the I, and it is pronounced that way. I. If you see this character, I don't care whether it's in the ancient on the left or the Assyrian on the right, it is I. It's never it. It's never anything other than I. All right. And that stands for ayan or eye, meaning your eyeball. All right. Meaning your eyeball. All right. Next is the Pa. Pa. Ancient on the left, the Assyrian on the right. Same with the Pa. You have your upper right, which is what you find at the beginning or the middle of the word. The lower right is what you find at the end of a word. And Akwath Ra'aya is correct as well. It stands for Pa, stands for mouth. Right? Pa stands for mouth. Right? Next is the Tazah. Tazah. There's an ancient on the left, the Syrian on the right. Same deal with this. The upper right is what you see at the beginning or the middle of a word. Lower right is what you find at the end of a word. And it stands for Tazah, Tazad, Tazad, or side. I'll give Aqua a hand. She was typing too fast at first, and she made sure to follow up with the correction. I'll give her a hand. She's not playing in this chat tonight. All right. Almost there. Next is the Qua. Qua. Ancient on your left and the Assyrian on the right. All right. Qua stands for Quam or rise. Quam or rise. All right. And as Akwath Rai put it in the chat, you will hear Quam Yasha'Allah. Quam Yasha'Allah, which means rise Israel. You will hear brothers chant that often. If you've ever seen the end of any camp, if you've ever been to any Passover, you are going to hear that often. All right. Next is the Ra. Ra. Ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right. Ra stands for Ra'ash or head. Ra'ash or head. All right. Next is the Shah. Shah. Shah stands for Shan or tooth. I might have got a little ahead of herself with that one. Might got a little ahead of herself. Let me make sure she ain't. I don't know, because I don't want to have to give out no slot. Look. See? Make sure I ain't want to. He was correct. Sean or Tooth. All right. Ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right. And look. See? I don't know. You must have a keyboard hooked up or something. You must absolutely be, because she is quick in the chat this evening. She's definitely not on her phone in this chat.
That ain't no phone typing.
That ain't no phone typing. I don't think that's no phone typing.
Well, I don't know. I've seen some fast fingers out there now.
That's true. Maybe you're right. But that stands for Sean or Tooth. All right. And lastly is the Tha. All right. Let's see. And the Tha stands for Thaw or Mark. All right. Thaw or Mark. Most High Christ. Y'all give her a hand. Y'all give Aqua Ride a hand. She ran it tonight. Now, you was not the only one. Aqua Tazarai was in there as well. She's in the chat.
Yep.
Aqua of the bar is giving props to Aqua Ride. She is not playing. Let's see. Excellent work. Let me make sure I'm not missing nothing. Most High Christ. Excellent job. All right. Stop this. All right. Excellent job. All right, we're gonna bring everybody up. Let's see. We're gonna give everybody ample time. Most High Christ. Aqua Raya, Shalom. Yahweh Shemar Latham B'Hashem Yahweh Shah.
Shalom Yahweh Shemar Latham B'Hashem Yahweh Shah.
Shalom Yahweh Shemar Latham B'Hashem Yahweh Shah.
Right. Aqua of the bar.
Shalom Yahweh Shema Latham B'Hashem Yahweh Shah.
Shalom Yahweh Shemar Latham B'Hashem Yahweh Shah.
All right. Aqua Tazarai.
Shalom Yahweh Shema Latham B'Hashem Yahweh Shah.
Shalom Yahweh Shema Latham B'Hashem Yahweh Shah.
Most High Christ. All right. Who wants to tell me what the sister salute means? Because we just brought all the sisters up. Wait a minute. Hold on. Make sure I got my stuff together. Got too many windows open. Who wants to tell me what the sister salute means?
Salakia.
Go ahead.
The sister salute means Most High watch over you in the name of Yahweh Shah.
Most High Christ, y'all give her a hand. She's absolutely correct. All right. Most High Christ. The water Officer Qadash, you put the link in the chat again. Most High Christ.
We got plenty of room left.
Hey, we got plenty of room left. Absolutely. Hint. And any brothers in the chat, tell if y'all can type in or come on stage if you want. But either way, tell me what the salute to the brothers mean. Tell me what the salute to the brothers mean. Matter of fact, type it in, Baba Kashah, and then tell me what. Give me the translation as well. Let's see. While y'all doing that, I'm gonna put up the sister one since they've already done that. Yes. All right. So of course, matter of fact, let me scroll up a little bit. Of course, in Hebrew, we read right to left. All right. We read right to left. So that's how this is presented, just so you can understand what you're seeing. All right. So of course, first you have the ancient, then you have the Assyrian. I'm sorry, Salaki, switch that. First you have the Assyrian, then you have the ancient, and then you have the English you have it in English phonetically. All right. So again, as the sister said, it was Yahweh Shamar Alatha Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Again, read right to left. Right, and when you scroll down to get the meaning, again, right to left, it's Yahweh, or the Most High, watch over you, right, in the name of Yahweh Shai. All right. And the translation is, of course, Yahweh is the Most High. Shamar is watch or to watch. Al is over. Atha is you. Bahashem, in the name. All right. In the name. We're going to get into that in a second. So everybody keep that in the back of your mind. And then Yahweh Shai is Christ. All right. I tried to give the brothers enough time to put it in the chat. I tried to give the brother. I'm thinking they might be typing. Again, it ain't that easy to type on the phone.
Maybe they typing on their phones. They ain't got the keyboard like Aqua Fry. That's what that is.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Aqua the bar then jumped in there with the answer. So all right. Most High Christ. Trooper McCall Yala jumped in there. And I'm right. Give him a hand. He says, Most High, in the name of Yahweh Shai, bless you.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Most High Christ.
Absolutely correct. Excellent job. So again, we're going to start as we did before with the sisters. Again, we're reading right to left, not left to right. Assyrian first, ancient second, and then the English phonetically. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Barak, Atha. And he's absolutely correct. It means Most High or Yahweh. And the name of Yahweh Shai, bless you. All right. And to give you the breakdown a little bit further. All right. Yahweh is the Most High. Bahashem is in the name of. Yahweh Shai is Christ. Barak means bless. And Atha means you. All right. So again, we just covering basics. We're covering basics. Keeping an eye on time. All right. What else we going to, let me see. What we're going to do? The prepositions, I think is what we're going to do next. Yep, let's go to the prepositions. Get this adjusted. All right. Before we do that, we're going to do this a little bit different. Right? Everybody get themselves ready. Let's see. And here's the time y'all gonna be flipping. Hopefully, y'all gonna be flipping through some notes. Let's see how we want to do this. That's what I want to use. Y'all bear with me. We're doing this in real time. Let me see. Okay, this is what we can do. Prepositions. Is that what I want to do? No, we're going to do that during the possessive pronouns. Yep. We're going to do something different. All right, we're just going to pull up the prepositions. We're going to go through these real quick. Yeah, real quick before I put it up, who can tell me where prepositions go? Where do you see a preposition?
Salakia.
Go ahead.
That would go in front.
In front of what? Give me the whole answer.
In front of the root word?
Absolutely correct. Is right. Yeah, I'm right. In front of a root word. Right? I'm right. In front of a root word, you're going to find your prepositions. All right. As it says here, prepositions go before a root word. All right. So you have And again, this is what we were talking about when we were going through the characters. Why we don't call them alphabets is because they have meaning. Each character has a meaning depending on the context that you see it in. All right? So while we just went through the entire character, all the characters, and talked about everything they stood for, what we also can see is that when it's a preposition and it goes before a root word, the character I means I or I am, all right? The character ba means in, all right? The character da means do. The ha means thee, all right? The wa means and, all right? Who can tell me the most common time we see the ba and the ha?
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead.
Ba Hashem.
Ba Hashem. We just literally just went over, right? So if Ba Hashem is when we see it, and the ba and the ha are prepositions, then what's the root word? And the salute is also correct, Trooper McQuall. That is correct. I was looking for the specific, but you are correct. It is in the salute. Most high correct.
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead.
Sham.
Shum. Right. Shum. And what is the root word in Salakia? Salakia Aquarai. I know you know it. I know everybody on stage knows it. Trooper McQuall, y'all. I'm not trying to call y'all, but I am. Because you on it, right? If Ba Hashem, that's the salute. If the Ba and the Ha are the prepositions and Shem is the root word, what does Shem mean? Baba Kushah, offers Slacky. Trooper McQuall, I'm prophesying. Trooper McQuall, y'all, what does the word Shem mean? And Aqua Tazarai, I see your comment. I'm going to pull that up when we go over the possessive pronouns as an example. Excellent job. Matter of fact, Trooper McQuall, let me bring this back down. I'm going to pull the salutes back up. Pull the salutes back up just to give you some perspective. Because you might be a little thrown, which I will understand. I got too many windows open. Bear with me a second, bro. Not it. There it is. Here. All right, I'm going to pull this up to help you out, brother. And if you still can't get it, that's all right. Don't sweat it. I just want you to kind of walk through it mentally so you can kind of get an understanding of what we're at, where we are now. When we talk about preposition and possessive pronouns, that is conjugation. All right. So I want to get you to start thinking about those things, because having that understanding is gonna help as you get more into the Lashawan Qadash and reading it. All right. So in the salute, you are correct, which is why I pulled up the salute. So Ba Hashem, you see it there. So if Ba is in, Ha is the, what does Shem mean? What does Shem mean? Give a brother a couple seconds to answer. Most High Christ, give him a hand. Shem means name. Absolutely right. That of is somewhat implied. All right, it's kind of implied, but you're absolutely right. It means name. And again, this is a great example of the prepositions and how our language works. because in English, the word name is there, and in and the are different characters. Hold on 1 second for me, Salaki. Hold on 1 second. All right, Salaki. So what was I saying? Salaki. In English, you have the word name, in, and the, and they're three different words, right? But in Hebrew, what you have is the word Shem, and then it builds. So you add Baha, and and Baha Shem is essentially one word in the salute, right? It's one phrase out. You put it all together. All right. So just to give everybody an example, that's how our language works. You will have a root word, and then you can add a preposition, you can add a possessive pronoun, and that builds on things, and subject pronouns and all these things matter as far as context, and then that lets you know what you're talking about. All right. So excellent job. All right. Where was I? Let me stop that. And get back to way too many windows. There we go. All right. What's that? All right. So as we keep going, we have the wa, which means and. Ya means he. Ka means like, or it can be like or as. Right? The la means to. The ma means of. Sha means pertaining to. It can also mean what else is it? Which, to, cause, sake. And then the tha it doesn't change automatically things in future tense, but it gives you an idea. It's definitely going to change the tense. We definitely will not have time to get into tenses tonight, but we're going to review some of that stuff as well. But keep that in mind that the tha changes the tense. Typically, when it's at the beginning, it's going to make something a future tense, but we'll get into more of that. Later. All right. All right, now we have we're going to get to our possessive pronouns. So here's where I'm going to ask some questions. We're going to use the word. We just went over this. Who can tell me what the word for house is? Matter of fact, before we even get there, we're going to bring up Aqua Tazarad's comment. She says, now we haven't gotten to the question words. We're just going to run with it. We're going to run with it. We're going to figure this out, all right? So she made the comment, Ma shalom kam adawanya. Now, before anybody on stage answers, anybody in the chat, who wants to give it a shot as to what she just said? We're going to get a chat a little bit of time, a few minutes, as to what Princess Tazarah just said. Ma shalom kam adawanya. This is an excellent, excellent example. A few more seconds. And then we're going to let Aquam Tazarai tell us the translation for what she said. All right. We're gonna go on and do it. Aquam Tazarai.
Salakia,
Hold on, Salaki. Most High Christ, listen. Give True from a quote, y'all. He is absolutely correct.
Own it.
He's absolutely correct. Damn right, brother. I'm not sure how to say it. You said it perfectly, brother. He said she was talking to both teachers. He's absolutely correct. And she said, "How is your peace?" Absolutely correct. Now, Aquam Tazarai, you want to break it down for us? Uh-oh.
I made peace. I made peace plural with come, and I made brothers plural with yum.
All right, close on both. All right, peace. Well, we'll get to it. I'll give her a hand as well. We're gonna get some of the details weren't there, but she was correct, exactly correct in what she in putting the Hebrew out there. All right. We're just gonna get the explanation a little clearer for her and everybody else. Excellent job. Yeah, absolutely, to both of them. Excellent work. All right. So, possessive pronouns. Where do possessive pronouns go? Who wants to give it a shot?
Salaki, sir.
Go ahead.
Do you want us to answer?
I do.
Okay. At the end of the word.
At the end of root words. Correct. I'll give her a hand.
Correct.
Go at the end of root words. All right. So, the ma, Salaki, the ya means me or my. The ka means you or your. The wa means his or he. The ha means her or she. Nawa. It's not Nawa. All right. It's Nawa. Officer Yagadar, if you don't mind.
Now or later. That's how I remember it. Now or later.
Most High Christ, the water. Now. All right.
It's a lot, y'all. The one it will help knowing that it's that not I. It does help when you go to try to pronounce and read it as well. It will throw you off trying to pronounce it as I. So again, it's just something to keep in mind.
Exactly. And that's why I wanted you to share that, because it is something that because our language is all consonant based, you can get into a rhythm that can get you down the road of pronouncing this particular possessive pronoun incorrectly. So that's exactly why I wanted to share that. Go ahead.
I misspoke.
You misspoke? Okay, you want to try it again?
Come is y'all.
Which form? Right there.
Masculine.
Masculine. Absolutely correct. I'll give her a hand. She's correct. All right. So you or your, to make that plural, the masculine form of that is calm. The feminine form is khan. All right. Khan And they or their, the masculine plural is ma. They or their, the feminine plural is na. All right. So because Aqua Tazarai was asking us, how is our peace? Again, ma is how, is a question word. Right. Shalom is peace. She said shalom come because she's asking myself and Officer Yagadar how our peace is. All right. So what the you are y'all, if you will, in plural is come. So that's correct. Salaki, go ahead.
Would I be correct in saying she could have been asking all of us, but she still had to say the come because you all are here?
Let's see. Outside. Well, she specified when she said Adawanya. Right.
Gotcha.
Now, to your point, if she had not said Adawanya and just said Mashalom come, correct. She could have been addressing everyone. And how do we know it's everyone as opposed to just the sisters?
Salakia.
Go ahead.
If I was just addressing the sisters, I would have used the feminine form.
Correct. So she could have typed in Ma Shalom Kum Adawanyam and then typed in a second comment that said Ma Shalom Khan, and that would have been clear that the first one was directed to myself and Officer Yagadar, and the second one was directed to the rest of the sisters. Hopefully, everybody's catching. This is kind of the weeds. We getting into, this is the conjugation. These are the basics that we need in order to then start to formulate sentences. Because again, the system put out the root words. Matter of fact, let's ask that question. And we about to get into subscription. We're not gonna get into. We covering basics, but we covering in good detail tonight. So there are two root words in that sister's comment. Who can tell me what they are? Anybody Salakia other than Aqua Tazarai, because she wrote it.
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead.
Shalom and Adawan.
Correct. Shalom and Adawan. Those are the two root words. And as you can see, she just built on those because it's still, from an English perspective, right? It looks like two words are there. That is an entire sentence that she just put together just by knowing prepositions and possessive pronouns. All right. So hopefully we got that. Oh, I didn't drop that down before saying hopefully y'all got it in your notes. If y'all need me to pull it back up, let me know. All right. So that's that. We're going to take maybe a few more minutes. What are we going to go over? What else did I say I wanted to go over? Let's go over the question words, and then that's probably going to be the rest. After that, we're going to get to these scriptures. All right.
Salaki,
no, I wanted to go over something. Go ahead.
I believe you said you want to go to the subject pronouns also.
You are absolutely correct. The water, I appreciate it. Let me see. Do I have that one? There I do. Yep. Subject pronouns is what I want to go over. Kind of do want to get to the question words too. We'll see how quickly we can do all of this. All right. The water says, I appreciate it. All right, subject pronoun. When is the most prominent place we hear subject pronouns? And when I say place, I don't mean physical place. When do we typically hear subject pronouns?
Salakia.
Go ahead.
At the beginning of a noun.
That's not incorrect. Well, wait. When you said the beginning of the noun, what do you mean? Like attached to a noun. Is that what you mean?
Cancer.
La. What is attached to nouns at the beginning? What is attached to root words at the beginning?
Salakia. Prepositions.
Prepositions, exactly. So subject pronouns, this is a good point. Subject pronouns are not attached to root words. They are separate words. All right. Now, well, that was allowed for a great teaching opportunity. That was actually not my question I was asking. I'm asking more so, are you raising your hand?
Salaki, I didn't want you to move too fast.
No sweat.
Salaki, sir.
Go ahead.
So what I got from what Sister DeBar was saying, and maybe I'm wrong, because the nouns and verbs throw me off, and I think it's a verb, but when we get into like the tenses, those subject pronouns go prior to, I guess, the verb.
I understand what you're saying. Yes. Especially how we've been teaching. Now, oftentimes, we're about to go down a road that y'all gonna get.
I take it back.
No. I'm gonna say, we're gonna see what happens. Y'all may get frustrated, you may not. But oftentimes you don't have to have those subject pronouns, right? Because they can be implied. They can be implied at times. So you don't. You're correct when you say when we go over the tenses. That's where you see them. Yes, you're correct. And in class, I would say probably maybe that's the most prominent place we do see them in class. That's fair. All right. Now, in general, when is the most prominent time you hear subject pronouns? There is one subject pronoun specifically. Matter of fact, I'm gonna say two. That we hear regularly.
Salakia, sir, are you asking for the two that we hear regularly?
I'm asking for the times that we hear it regularly. But if you want to give me the specific ones we hear as well, Most High and Christ.
Okay. So I was going to say during Sabbath service, during the prayers, we hear a Naknawa and we hear Anya.
All right.
Atha. You. Slaki.
Give her a hand. Sorry, y'all see her jump. Most High in Christ. That is absolutely correct. Now, when do you hear the Atha the most, though?
Salaki, sir.
Go ahead.
That being the greeting?
In the salute. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Now, I said there were two, though. And now was not one of them. But the sister was correct as far as the prayers are concerned, and the Anya, that's all correct. What's the second one? Atha is one. What's the second?
Salaki, sir.
Go ahead.
The Athan and Atham.
A thun and a thumb. Matter of fact, I give you three. Absolutely correct. Y'all give her a hand. That is correct. All right. That's the most. That's when we hear these subject pronouns the most in the salutes. All right. But you all were correct, and the other times you identify. But that's when we hear it the most. All right. So again, I or I am is Anya. You is a tha, and again we hear that in the salutes. Shalom, Yahweh Shem Shabbarakatah, right? He is Hawa'ah. She is Haya'ah. We is a Naknawa, all right? You or you all is a thumb. You will hear that when a brother is saluting other brothers, multiple brothers. It's the Yahweh Shem Shabbarakatah, all right? And then a thun You will hear that when a brother is saluting multiple sisters. Yahweh Shamar Alathan, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. So that's both you and you all in the plural. And then you have they, plural masculine, which is hum, and han, which is they, plural feminine. All right. Hopefully everybody has had time to take. I hope y'all taking y'all notes. Now we going through this purposefully so that everybody can have these notes. All right. This goes to it says to form feminine adjectives, add ha to the end. That goes to the possessive pronouns. All right, same deal that it's talking about here. But then you have, and we talked about this very briefly, I think the last time I taught, and this is a rule that I don't think we have gone over in detail. We were talking about it earlier tonight with that wath, right? So yum is how you make, it says to form plural, a masculine plural, add yum. So for masculine nouns, you make them plural by adding yum. Example is aqua rise out of one yum. That is a masculine noun. Adawan is a masculine noun, right? But it says to form feminine plural, add wath to the end. Now, the example we use, who remembers the example obviously Yagana and I were talking about earlier tonight? Anyone? No sweat. I'm gonna give it to you. So the example we used earlier tonight was hawama'a. All right. That ends in a ha. The root word ends in a ha. Typically, that represents a feminine noun. All right. That represents a feminine noun. And because that represents a feminine noun, what you do, here's the rule, right? You drop the ha and add wath. All right. So it would be hawama'awath. Am I saying that right? Hawamawath. Salaki. Ha-wa. Hawamawath. Is that making sense? Right, I got some head nods. Anybody not understand? Everybody ain't nod their head. I'm just saying. Assume we good. All right. So that's just something to keep in mind. And it's something that as you're doing your own study, you may see and it throw you off as to how is this thing plural. And it, for me anyway, when I didn't understand this rule, I thought you added yum to everything. And that made it plural. But it's for masculine nouns and then feminine nouns you add wath. So you'll see that differently as you're going through and studying. All right. It says the adjective must agree in number and gender with the nouns they modify. All right. It's 8:43. I wanted to get, what was the next thing I wanted to get to? I wanted to get to the question words. We're going to get to them real quick. We're not going to go through this whole slide, but we are going to get to them. Yeah, we're not going to go through the whole slide because most of the slide is examples. All right. So again, for your notes, we're just going to focus on what the question words are. Hopefully this lets me section it off the way I want. Yep. All right, here we go. Again, this is so you can check and take notes. All right. Learning the 5 W's. Who, what, when, where, and why. All right. Again, once you have these 5 W's, once you have an understanding of the conjugation, both the prepositions and possessive pronouns, you get your plurals down. You can, and even without your plurals, you can start formulating sentences. All right, at least questions. You know what I mean? And all questions have a response. You can get these type of things down. All right. So the word who is maya. Maya. All right. What or how is ma. Sister said ma shalom kam. It's like ma shalom kam. Right. How is you all's peace? That's what she was asking. All right. Ma. When is that is not right. When is supposed to be mafya, not mafaya. Mafya. All right. Mafya. That extra I should not be there. All right. I think I have another slide where it's correct. So it's a lucky for me pulling this one up. All right. But just mafya is when. Where is ayah. Ayah. And why is model Y. Model Y. Right? Give y'all a couple seconds to get that down in your notes who don't have them. Again, this is a lot of information. And here's the heavy part. It is 8:45. We're gonna get to these scriptures so y'all can read, right? Because I know y'all waiting to read. But here's the heavy part. We have not gotten through all of the basics. We have not gotten through all of the basics. It can seem like a ton of information, and to be honest, it is. It's a lot of information. It's not extremely difficult, though, especially the more you study. The more you study, the more you get into the Blue Letter Bible. It's, again, I feel like it's a cheat code when you go to the forward inline. It's kind of a cheat code to springboard your understanding of conjugation and things of that nature, root words, and how prepositions and things are added on. It's going to help. All right. It's going to help if you get your notes down and then study and try to understand and go into the interlinear. All right. That's going to help. All right. But it's going to take practice. There's more. What did we not go over? We didn't go over colors. We didn't go over tribes. We didn't go over numbers. Those are 3 immediately.
Food,
yeah,
animals.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, it's a lot. So
it's a lot.
So I think next week, Salaki, I think next week, we'll do food and animals and tribes, hopefully, and I'll revisit question words again. But that'll be our goal for next week.
That's not correct. Most high Christ. So it's a fair amount of information. But once you get it down, and again, this is another thing. I'm trying to give y'all, everybody time to get this. But this is not a thing where you just want to go over it once. You want to go over colors. I think I said colors. Colors and numbers.
Yep, I think you said colors. Yeah, I think you said
colors. Colors is another. Directions is another.
Yep, we haven't
gone through left, right,
northwest, south, east. Yep.
Yeah, so it's a fair amount of, and these are just basics that you want to get down. There's vocabulary words that these sisters who are on stage, they have a ton of vocabulary words. There's more to add, but having that arsenal of information and working with it is going to allow you to start. One, the best thing it's going to do for you is helping you read the Lashawan Qadash. I'm about to see these sisters show out. I ain't trying, no pressure. I ain't no pressure. But these sisters about to show out. I'm just telling y'all. And it doesn't happen because of accident. It happens because of work, happens because of notes, happens because of practice. Right? I cannot say it enough. All right. With that, we're going to start at Leviticus 25 and 12. Know how y'all are. So y'all want to start picking out scriptures? Or how are we going to do that? Go ahead, sis.
I'm doing 12.
She has requested for 12. No sweat. Let me see what my stuff is. I got too many windows over here. I'll give me a second. It's not it. Did I close it?
They all pretty light. They all pretty light. They all pretty light.
Yeah, it don't seem like it's too much heavy. I looked at it a little early. I don't know what I did with my window. I must have just closed and ran.
I'm drinking out of a fishbowl.
Look, I was just about to say, Salaki, is you drinking out of fishbowl? I was just about to ask that. Because I saw when you first started, I said, is it a fish in that bowl that she's drinking? What was that? It looked just like one, too.
Oh, man. All right, Leviticus 25 and 12. Aqua Tazara says she had that one. Aqua off the bar says she's going to take 13 and 14.
Uh-oh.
Okay, we doubling up.
Wait, so
we doubling up.
I'm doing 15 and 16.
No, I said I was gonna do 16. You
Oh,
told me I would do
Salakia,
12.
she did say she wanted 16.
Hold on. Relax.
I got 14 and 17. Salakia.
All right, hold on. Let me get. Look, both eye Christ. I said it last time I talked. I'm gonna say it again. Or was it last week? I don't know. This type of stuff was not happening a year ago. Y'all are on it though.
It was disappearing off the screen when it was time to read scriptures. You know, telephone, getting mysterious phone calls and everything.
Exactly. All right. So Akbar Tazarah said 12. Akbar the bar said 13 and 14. And then what happened?
Salakia, I'm doing 12 and 16.
16. All right. So 15. I guess 15 and 17. Akbar, right?
Salakia said, I'm just gonna get it where I fit in. I don't know. Y'all just tell me when to go.
That's what it sound like. We're gonna see. It's not 8:51. We're gonna see where we at. All right, let's pull it up. All right, Leviticus 25 and 12. Again, we're going to scroll to the forward inline. I know y'all don't need it, but just for everybody watching, whenever you're ready.
Kaya. Did I say that right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
Yahweh.
Yahweh, is that what you said?
Yes.
All right.
Hawa. Qadash.
Correct.
Thahaya.
Just Thahaya.
Thahaya.
Lakam. Correct.
Man. Shada.
Shada, correct.
Thakawa.
Thakawa.
I. Thabawa.
Say it one more time, Salak.
Thabawa.
Tawa'atha.
Tawa'atha.
Tawa'atha. Most High in Christ. I'll give her a hand. Excellent job.
Most High in Christ.
Right? In the English, Leviticus 25 and 12 said, for it is the Jubilee. It shall be holy unto you. Ye shall eat, and you shall eat the increase thereof out of the field. All right. Leviticus 25 and 13. Aqua the bar.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, sis.
Okay. Bashana. Hayawabal.
Mm-hmm.
Hazaa.
Correct.
Tashabawa.
All right. We're going to be Theshabwa.
The Shabwa.
Mm-hmm.
Ayash.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Al.
Mm-hmm.
Akazafwa.
Akazafwa. Correct. Give her a hand. Absolutely correct. In the English, Leviticus 25:13. In the year of this Jubilee, ye shall return every man unto his possession.
Right. Select y'all the one.
Go ahead.
And do y'all know what that means? That year's Jubilee, when it's saying return every man his possession. Does everybody understand what that's saying? Well, if anybody does anybody want to explain what that's saying?
So like obviously y'all can break it down, Baba Bashar.
All right, I'll break it down for you. So that year Jubilee again, when this Bible says that the law is perfect, this law was again. So if let's say I had to give up my land to pay off a debt, or I had to you know what I'm saying, I owed somebody money. I was working for somebody for a certain amount of time. After this 7th year, this year Jubilee, all debts are restored, all debts are paid off. So you don't have a house note for the next 50 years that you pass down, and now your kids got it, and then so forth and so forth. You don't just lose your home, and you lose your home forever, and it never comes back. Our law is perfect. So again, after that 7 year, no matter what's owed, it's the year of Jubilee. Everything gets returned back to its rightful owner at this time. So if you ain't worked it off by now, if you ain't paid it off by now, tough. It's gonna be paid off now. You know what I'm saying? Of course, thus saith the Lord. So I just want to make sure I clarify that up. We're not used to things like that. We're used to being in debt forever. You know what I'm saying? We're used to being in debt forever, losing our things forever, not having an inheritance, not having anything to pass down. This is why that inheritance was so important, and the lineage was so important, because at some point, this land, these possessions, at some point, it's coming back. So if we don't know who's who, if we intermarry, you know what I'm saying, with other races and so forth, we lose it. Now we lose it forever, when the Lord had already set it up and designed it so that we would not. So I just want to make sure I point that out. That year of Jubilee, that's something that's a special time. You know what I'm saying? It's something that's unheard of. You know what I'm saying, in our society. I yield out of one.
Right. Most High Christ. The water. I'm doing my hand. To add on to that, like think about like our society, as he said, our law is perfect. Our society, our culture was such that, like, you think about now with housing, just with a house, you have to the reason why mortgages are 30 years is because you can't afford them if they're 10 and 15. Nobody can afford to pay that. Now think about if you were somebody who was selling some land and you knew that no matter what happened, after 7 years, it doesn't matter. Guess what that does for the cost of things? It brings it dramatically down. Anything you're gonna earn on something, you got 7 years to do it. You got 7 years to do it. You're not expecting someone to pay, like he said, 30, 40, 50 years on something before they repay you. You done paid twice what the house is worth by the time it's over with. But that's our culture. It's so much more reasonable and practical. That's how we're supposed to operate. But the water for bringing that up. The water for bringing that up. All right. Leviticus 25:14. Aqua off the bar. Let me get to the forward end line, Baba, for sure. Go ahead. Whenever you're ready, Salakia.
Salakia, I'm ready.
All right.
Wakaya, Salakia.
Mm-hmm.
Thamakarawa.
All right. Close. All right. So I want you to look if you could, let me see if I can highlight that. Can you see that, right? That's the root word. How would you pronounce that? Makar, right? So all you have here is a tha and a wa on the end. So give it one more shot, Baba Kusha.
Tama ko wa wa.
Tamakarwa.
Salakia, Tamakarwa.
Makes sense because you got Makar as the root word, tha and wa on the end. Tamakarwa.
Sir, it makes sense.
Most High Christ.
Mamakar.
Mm-hmm.
La Imaya. La Imayaka. La Imayaka.
Correct.
Awa.
Mm-hmm.
Kana.
Kwana. All right.
Mayad.
Uh-huh.
Imayaka.
Correct.
Al.
Mm-hmm.
Thawanawa.
All right.
Ayash.
Ayash. Uh-huh.
Akayawa.
Say it one more time.
Akayawa.
All right. Close. All right. You 99%. Akyawa.
The Akyawa.
All right. Excellent job, sis. Excellent job. That's excellent. Damn right. Damn right. All right. In English, Leviticus 25:14. And if thou sell, if thou sell aught unto thy brother, unto thy neighbor, or buyest aught of thy neighbor's hand, ye shall not oppress one another. All right. She pronounced that. She pronounced that. Listen, sometimes you got to do it almost exaggerated so you get, you know what I mean? So you get it down. So excellent job. Excellent job. Excellent job. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go and say this. If y'all ever heard, when y'all hear Officer Shemagabar, y'all listen to him pronounce that ha. He does not play with it. He does not play with it. Most High Christ. All right, Leviticus 25:15. I'm not even sure who was supposed to be reading this. Y'all let me know, Baba Kusha.
Salaki, I think I'm gonna jump in.
All right, Most High Christ. Whenever you ready.
Salaki, I was trying to point at mommy.
I understand.
Salaki, sir. Bama Sapar, Shaniam, Akar, Hayawabal.
Select. Hold on. I'm trying to catch up again. I jumped too far.
Oh.
Give me a second. That's my fault. Go ahead, sis.
Dakwana, Ma'af, Amayafka, Bama Sapar, Shania, Thaba Wa'af, Yamakar, Laka.
Give her a hand. Give her a hand. All right. All right. Speedy Gonzalez over here. I had to catch up. All right, Leviticus 25.
Couldn't scroll fast enough.
Couldn't scroll fast. I jumped to the end of the chapter. So Leviticus 25:15. According to the number of the years after the Jubilee, thou shalt buy of thy neighbor, and according unto the number of years of the fruits he shall sell unto thee. All right. Verse 16. I believe this is Aquaf Tazarai. Is that right? Okay. All right. Okay. Aquaf Tazarai said, let me show y'all how it's done around here. Most High Christ. Whenever you ready.
What are you talking about? But anyway. Lapaya.
Mm-hmm.
Rab.
Mm-hmm.
Hashanayam.
Hashanyam.
Hashanyam.
Mm-hmm.
Tharapa. Wait, no. Tharaba.
Barabah, correct.
Makwanathawa.
Makwanafwa. Mm-hmm.
Walapaya.
Correct.
Ma'ite.
Mm-hmm.
Hasham. Wait. Hashiyam. What?
You said this a second ago.
I know.
All right. Try again.
Hashayam.
Say it one more time.
Hashanayam. Hashanyam.
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 Mm-hmm.
Thamayat.
Tamayat. Yeah, Tamayat. All right.
Makwanathawa.
Makwanafwa. Uh-huh.
Kaya.
Mm-hmm.
Masapar.
Mm-hmm. Masapar.
Thabawa'ath.
Mm-hmm.
Hawa'a.
Uh-huh.
Makar.
Correct.
Laka.
Laka. Excellent job. Give her a hand.
Good job.
All right. And in the English. Leviticus 25:16. According to the multitude of years, thou shalt increase the price thereof. And according to the fewness of years, thou shalt diminish the price thereof. For according to the number of the years of the fruits doth he sell unto thee. All right.
Salaki, sir.
Go ahead.
What does doth mean?
That's an excellent question. I think it's like do. You make sure. Or I'll tell you the wrong thing. Let's look it up. Da. I believe is the old Quaker word for do. Yes. Just means do. All right. All right. And lastly, verse 17. Aqua's right. I guess you fitting in right here.
Salaki, sir. Khan.
Most High in Christ. And whenever you ready.
Wala Dawanawa. Do I drop the A?
We're gonna go with that right now. You good?
Okay. Ayash Ath Amayathwa Wayara'ath Ma'ala I don't know. Ma'ala Wait, nope. Ma'ala
Yes. All right. I want you to flow with that a little bit more because you can.
Flow.
All right. Just watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Right. What's that word? What? Look at the English word. What is that word?
The English word. Right.
Can you see it on my screen?
Yeah.
What is that word?
Alahayim.
Mm-hmm. Alahayim. Look, I was looking for the English word. She gave me a Hebrew.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
you are absolutely correct. No. You good. You good. Now, with that, knowing that the root word is Alahayim, now try it again.
Ma Alahayaka.
Most High.
See how that look, give her a hand. This is the cheat code in the Blue Letter Bible. But go ahead, Salak.
And Salak out of one, that's kind of what we were going over last week. Remember when you had a word aqua fryer that was different, a little different from the root word, or that's exactly the same thing, and you read it perfectly.
Absolutely.
Kaya, Anya, Yahweh, Alahai, Jesus, Alahayakam.
How you come? Absolutely correct. Excellent job. Definitely. Y'all give a hand. All right. And in the English, Leviticus 25:17, ye shall not therefore oppress one another, but thou shalt fear thy power, for I am the most high your power. All right. Excellent, excellent, excellent work. Now, I was waiting to say this. All right. Again, we just recognizing progress. We recognizing progress. There was a time it's getting through just one scripture apiece. Y'all started out naming 2 scriptures. I'm getting this one. I'm getting it. Give yourselves a hand. Give yourselves an absolute hand. This is the progress and the practice. All right. Y'all are doing an excellent job. Again, as usual, everybody who's still in the chat or whatever, still watching, understand, do not get it twisted. I say it every class. I'm going to continue to say it. This is not because these sisters came into the truth knowing Hebrew. This is not what this is. Sister DeBar did that, and she did. Give her a hand. Damn right. She said, I'm gonna claim 2 off tops. Damn right. But these sisters didn't come into school knowing the Hebrew. They are where they are because they practice and they come on stage and they're here every Friday participating and learning and asking their questions. It is not rocket science. It's very, very simple. The same way we learn the breakdowns, the same way we learn everything else that we learn. It takes time, effort, and practice. Y'all, again, did an excellent job. Aqua, Tazara, how you feeling?
Tanaki, I'm good. I'm just drinking out of my fishbowl.
Drinking out of a fishbowl. I understand. What else is there when you got a fishbowl to drink out of? I understand. What's the bar? How you feeling tonight?
Salakia, sir. I'm Tawab.
Yeah, a whole comment you just put in the chat and then real smooth said, I'm Tawab. Let me see what this said. She must have hit intro right before I asked her how she was feeling. She said it was not easy. I love when my computer was shut off during my time to read. Oh, you wild. Oh, you mean back in the day?
Yeah.
Well, listen, the computer done got better, so have you. Damn it. Low side crack. Aqua right.
Salakia, sir. I am Tawab. I appreciate the review. I think that it speaks volumes to being able to take notes. You know, I'm note queen. I believe in my notes. And I appreciate the fact that y'all didn't throw me no curveball where it messed up my notes. So I appreciate that very much tonight. The water.
I don't know. I felt like that was a shot, obviously. That was a real subtle. But you know what? Guess what? That speaks to your note-taking ability, and it speaks to the importance of notes. It does speak to the importance of notes. It is extremely, extremely important to take notes. That's how we retain things. Taking and studying our notes. All right. So Most High Christ, excellent job again. As usual, we're gonna get y'all down off stage. Most High Christ, obviously, y'all good dog.
What
you want to read? What's it like? You got anything to add for tonight's class? First of all,
I'm not lie. I mean, if they get better each class they get better and better. It definitely shows. And you know, it was a good class. Good class. You know that they doing their thing, man. They make it look easy now.
They do make it look easy.
Fighting over scriptures, you know what I'm saying? Won't fighting over scriptures. Give me a couple more scriptures, and you know,
right.
Maybe we ain't doing enough. You know what I'm saying?
It sounds like right. Maybe we need to make a requirement about
maybe we ain't doing enough. I don't know. Otherwise, you step our game up, sure. I don't know.
Right.
No, but nah, they did a great job. You know what I'm saying? They did a great job. They always do. And you know, hey, if you out there watching, hey, don't let that shit pass you by. I'm telling you, if you think Christ coming back speaking English, I think you're sorely mistaken. You know what I'm saying? I can't see me. I know if that was me, you did all this mess to my kids, I won't want to come back honoring anything about you, your culture, your language, none of the above. knowing your children were beat to speak English and beat to speak Spanish and beat to speak French and France, you know, so hey, y'all might want to start learning. Might be a little rough out there in the wilderness on that OJT, learning on the job, but hey, you know what I'm saying?
Might want to get a head start, eh?
You might want to get a little head start. Might just want to get a little bit of head start, you know what I'm saying? But you know, hey, but again, so the water for everybody, you know what I'm saying, coming tonight. Y'all did a great job. Y'all always do. I'm gonna go ahead and jump on these announcements. We are the Israelite School, the Universal Practical Knowledge, started out of 1 West 125th Street out of Harlem, New York, under commanding General Yohana. Since 1969, we've been teaching the truth of this Bible that blacks, Latinos, Native American Indians are God's chosen people. Rule for new brother or sister coming to school. They are off limits for 1 year. They are to be saluted only if they are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment found in Numbers chapter 18, verse 21, and Malachi chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. We can't stress it enough. Pay your tithes. You've been paying your tithes to wicked men, and now when we need it, they are buying Rolls Royces and taking vacations and big houses. You know what I'm saying? And this is the time when we need it. As this government continues to shut down, the world is going to continue to shut down. Pay your tithes. Tithes mean 10% in the Hebrew. My Aishwa, 10% of every penny of any increase the Most High give you, give to the Treasury Department or the teacher. There's also a priest fund. That's a free will offering for the priest. I always say that's the only place you're going to hear free will, because it is nowhere else in the Bible. Not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations. We have Hanukkah coming up December 14th. Hanukkah coming up December 14th. I believe that's on a Sunday. Stay tuned to the school, call the number. I'm pretty sure we're probably going to be at the school celebrating or opening the Feast of Hanukkah. Let's go for a span of 8 days. 8 days. So again, y'all stay tuned for that. Brother wants to be a trooper. If you want to be a trooper, getting all black boots, shirt, headband, war scarf, boots. Come on in here, ready to roll. Sister, y'all can't be troopers, but you can definitely be part of the school. Everything starts with y'all calling that number, 757-550-1204. Y'all stay tuned. Like, share, subscribe. It don't cost you anything to like and to share the videos. Like, share. Hopefully you're already subscribed. If you're not getting your notifications for the different classes coming up, you might want to uncheck that bell and check it back. YouTube and the rest of the world be hating on us. You know what I'm saying? They be hating on us, so that's something that you want to check. You should be getting notifications every day, pretty much all throughout the week, maybe with the exception of Sunday, unless I put a couple videos out. I try to put something out on Sundays as well. But you should be getting notifications. So if you're not getting it, might want to check that setting on it. Like I said, uncheck it, check it back. And with that, we're gonna give a courtesy salute to the highest ranking man in the class right now, with some Tazakara, men of Israel, Barak, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah Barakatha.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah Barakatha.
Then we're gonna give a courtesy salute to the sisters, men of Israel, Barak, Yahweh Shamar, Alatham by Shem Yahweh Shai, Yaji Matah. And with that, pass it back to you, Other ones, so you close up.
Messiah Christ, excellent work as usual. Class dismissed. Shalom, Israel.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to ISUPK.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one West.